Well, hello, miniature fans. Today we have the Warhammer The Old World, the fantasy battles in the world of legend. This is the new Warhammer, or shall I say the old Warhammer brought forward. So we're able to play with all our old Warhammer armies that we had from the past, from the 80s and 90s. With the old square bases, and now we're able to play them again using the new rules. So what I've done is I have bought the starter set for the Tomb King's army, and it's an absolutely massive box it comes in, as you can see. Absolutely beautiful artwork. I'm very, very impressed. I do love my boxes, of course, so I will be having this on display. So what's in the box? You get 93 miniatures. As you can see, they're all on the spread. I've got it spread out all over my living room table. I'm filming through my mobile phone today, but I thought I'd show you all the goodness in the boxes. You got the instructions, and that was the main reason why I bought this box, by the way, is because of this book. If you do want to play the Warhammer game, you will need to update your rule book. So what I've done, I've gone for the Tomb Kings, and so I've got all the new updated rules for the game. You can still use your old miniatures with the old square bases. Now, if you remember, our old Warhammer bases were 20mm bases. What's happened now is, because we used to struggle a little bit with those 20mm bases, getting everything fitted on the base, they've extended the bases so we can have them into 25mm bases. And of course, for your larger miniatures, like your 25mm miniatures, your Black Orcs, they are now in 30mm bases. So what they've done is they have improved on the base sizes of the old Warhammer game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some of these miniatures together now, and we'll come back and we'll have a look at how cool the new miniatures are. But just remember, you can still use all your old miniatures in this game, and that is why it is so gorgeous. I bought this game from Chaos Cards online. I'll leave a link below the video. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning Chaos Cards is because if you buy this set directly from Games Workshop, it costs £185, and that is a very expensive set. And you do get your money's worth with the 93 figures and the big book, but at Chaos Cards I managed to pick this game up brand new for £150. That's a huge saving on your £185. So if you want to pick up this board game, take a look around and you'll find it at much cheaper prices at the different smaller retail shops. I highly recommend Wayland Games or Chaos Cards to buy all your Warhammer goodies from. Well, I'm back after a couple of days. It's taken quite a few days to finally stick most of my cat's running around like a crazy thing, so if you hear any little pitter-patter sounds, that's my little cat running around. So anyway, getting back to the miniatures, I have completed all the gluing together, and I've stuck my fingers together maybe 10-20 times, so not too bad. But what we got here, we got my units stuck together to where I need them for painting. What I've done on, for example, we got your warrior unit, and I haven't stuck on the arm, the left arm, and the shield, because it's going to be easier to actually paint these miniatures without the shield on the miniatures. So what we got here, we got 2 units of 20 warriors, including a musician, a champion, and of course we've got the standard bearer in the back there. And I've chosen to go for spears for all these units, so we got 40 units, two sets of 20 for the battlefield. Moving on here, we have the bone dragon, so I've stuck the bone dragon together. And of course we've got the top part and the Tomb Kings and figures to go into the dragon. They'll be stuck on later once they're painted, same as the top part. We'll be adding the base into these as well. We got the 3 chariots. One chariot has a standard, and we'll be adding the base into that first, and then I'll be adding the actual skeleton horses and the charioteers. Plus then we got the set of 16 skeleton horsemen. I went for archers. We've also got 1 champion on the horse there. You'll see that one champion there, and 1 champion here. There goes. So we've got two sets of 8 horses with a 16 set ready for the tabletop, and then we have 32 archers. We have 2 units of 16 archers. 1 unit contains a champion, and the back unit contains a champion as well as. Now, what is absolutely amazing about these miniatures is there's so many variations came with the miniatures. You got hundreds of extra spare parts and shields, skulls, swords, maces, so you can have all sorts of alternative swaps for your armies. If you're very good at magnetization, you could probably magnetize your miniatures and change them around that way. Now, what I'm going to be doing in the future is I shall be doing painting of each army. So we'll probably start off with the warriors, and I'll do a paint video on painting the warriors. We can do the dragon and the chariots, the horses, and the actual archers. So we got at least 5 videos painting all the different miniatures, so that'll be in the next video. So there we are, absolutely fantastic. I think it was well worth the money, and I am super excited to get this onto the tabletop. Now, before I go, I want to give a shout out to my new friends Michael and Eva. They actually sent me the Tomb Kings dice set. It's absolutely beautiful, and of course it's very special, and thank you so much to Michael and Eva. Michael is my new friend for playing Warhammer with, and we're going to be doing battles together, and he's doing the goblins and orc army, so I'll be with my skeletons. I'm going to be doing a dwarf army in the future as well, because I got the old dwarf armies from the Skull Pass battle game. I think it's 6th edition or something like that, so quite an old one. So I'm going to transfer all my dwarfs onto the new places, and we'll be playing together that way. So until next time, in the next video we'll start off with the warriors. Loads of love to every single one of you, and see you next time.